Hi, I'm Chloe Babcook, and you are watching The Permanent Rain Press.
Hey guys, it's The Permanent Rain Press. Today I'm here with Chloe Babcook. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good to hear that. So we'll start off with like an easy question. What inspired you to pursue a career in acting?
Well, I started off modeling first when I was 15, and I did that for a few years, and I had a really close friend who was in acting, and she introduced me to her agent, and that's how it kind of got started. Ever since I was little, I just loved to be in front of the camera and perform, so it's just kind of always been what I wanted to do.
Do you remember your very first audition?
Oh my gosh, my very first audition. Yeah, oh wow, what was that for? I can't remember what it was for, but I remember being extremely nervous, and you know, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of repetition to just get used to it, being in the room with people just staring at you, and it just, you know, I finally got to a point where I'm comfortable with it now, but I remember just shaking.
Yeah, you probably, got into a bit more of a routine now that you've done more.
Exactly, totally.
So you are attached to the action thriller Skin Trade.
That's right.
What can you tell us about this project?
Okay, well, it comes out in 2015, and it's a movie about human trafficking. And I was lucky because it actually shot in Bangkok in Thailand. So I got to go film it there I think I was there for like a week and a half. So my character is the daughter of Dolph Lundgren, who is like, he's an action movie guy, and Tony Jaa is in it. He's a martial arts expertise, and yeah, it's a really good storyline, and Dolph wrote the screenplay, so it brings light to a really important topic. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, and did they also do some filming in Vancouver as well?
They did, yeah. I did a couple days here as well. So
well, I'm sure the highlight was going to travel to Bangkok.
It was amazing. It was so cool. Yeah, it was actually like one of my first jobs, so it was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well, if that was one of your first jobs, in the fall you can be seen as Julianne, David Tennant's on-screen daughter, in Gracepoint. How much fun was it filming this project?
Oh, that was one of my most exciting projects I've worked on yet. It was nerve-wracking because David Tennant and Anna Gunn were on set, and they're both people I totally look up to as actors. Anna Gunn is from Breaking Bad, one of my...
Yeah. You're a fan of that,
oh,
so
I'm a huge fan.
Hard not to.
Exactly. Well, it didn't go so well actually. So I had one scene with her, and we did the scene, it was great, and then after I went up to her and I wanted to tell her how much I loved Breaking Bad. And instead of telling her that, I just kind of stood there and looked at her with my mouth open, and she was like, "What?" I was like, "I love Breaking Bad." It was kind of, oops, but yeah.
Hopefully
no, it was awesome.
You've had better encounters with her after that.
No, yeah, it was so cool getting to work with them. They're so talented and they're so on, so it was a great experience.
So that's kind of like a whodunit mystery series. So yeah. How was the atmosphere, on set versus off set, the dynamic between characters?
Well, I only got to work, I was mostly on set with David Tennant because he was my dad, and we had most of our scenes together. But, everyone was just really sweet. I didn't get to meet a lot of the other cast members, but it was interesting because he put on an American accent. So as soon as they, said cut, he was back to his Scottish accent, which was really funny. It was cute, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You got to spend a lot of time, with like your second or third role with, such actors that
exactly. It was amazing. I'm super lucky.
So aside from acting, you mentioned earlier, you also model. So what do you feel you gain from having both experiences on your resume? Do you think that they benefit one another?
I mean, to some extent, yes. I started modeling when I was 15. I only did it in the summertime, and I got a lot of travel experience out of that, and it was definitely good because, I got practice being in front of the camera and being in front of people, and I think that helps me being on set. To be more comfortable and relaxed in that kind of an environment. But yeah, actually I stopped modeling when I was 19, so I don't do that anymore, but I put my heart and soul into acting now.
You gotta pick one or the other, kind of.
Yeah, you kind of do, and it's an easy choice for me, so yeah.
So what are your plans for the coming year?
Good question. I just got back from a vacation, so I'm back to auditioning. And yeah, I'm kind of hoping maybe to go down to LA this coming year for pilot season.
Pilot season, everyone talks about
Exactly,
that, right?
yeah. So I want to experience that. But we'll see.
So next we have a couple of funner questions.
All right,
If
let's
you
do
could
it.
travel to any fictional realm, which would it be?
Fictional realm. Oh, can I say Hogwarts?
Yeah, for sure.
That would be very cool. Totally.
Which house would you be in?
Oh, Gryffindor. Yeah.
Big fan of the books and movies.
I love the movies. Yeah, big fan, for sure.
And lastly, if you could be any ice cream flavor, which would you be and why?
That's an easy one. Chocolate, hands down. Anybody who knows me know that I have a slight obsession with chocolate. Yeah, so that's easy.
Rich, and it's probably your favorite, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I have to have like a little bit of chocolate every day to stay sane.
A little bit of chocolate every day. That, you know, if you amount it out, it's probably
Yeah.
not that bad.
No, exactly. Dark chocolate's healthy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's about it. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with
Thank you.
us.
It was great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So make sure to catch Chloe in Gracepoint this fall and Skin Trade in 2015, and definitely follow her on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle?
Chloe Babs, yeah.
And stay tuned with all of her upcoming projects. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.